That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you've got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
That's reeled in. It's Davidson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davidson. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Cook. Still running at the 35. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
The Hurricanes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got it behind the line. It's Gilbert.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy who lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Miami.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
And the extra point was
That
good.
makes the score Miami 7, Notre Dame 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll move the tight end. The give to the tailback. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He might want another play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires one deep over the middle. He's got it on the sideline.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Here we go. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got a man. It's Smith. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He's starting to get in touch with his inner Joe Montana as the Irish are moving the ball up top.
And I think that's always the question with the Irish every year is who's going to play quarterback. We know their brand and we know who they are, but are they going to get ballers at that position? Are they going to get a great Ian Book, a great Brady Quinn? That's the next step, and if they find that guy, Notre Dame can do everything they want to do and be great in college football.
That's a good idea offensively. Try to get this guy the football in space on the perimeter of the field, throwing him the swing pass, and see if he can make something happen.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
3rd down coming up.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Close to the marker, it's McFadden.
just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
The
Extra
kicker is
point here
on
would
for
tie the
the
game.
extra point.
And they add the extra point to
The
finish the
extra
drive.
point is
A
good.
well-executed eight-way,
That ties the game.
75-yard drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play for a snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for room. It's Davidson. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down. That's the
Entertaining
end of
first
the
quarter, and we are all
With
locked up after
time
one as we
at
take a
7.
quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Looking to fire. Extending the play. He'll pull it down. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
He's out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened.
You'll take 4 yards on the first down every time, second and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football game.
Gonna let it fly. Inside the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The Canes are flying down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Let's it fly. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Gonna run it. It's Davidson. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's third and 7.
Near the 16-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. His man on the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the first down, now set up 1st and goal.
And the Canes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Here we go, set.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose it on that.
That seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that.
Loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Touchdown, Hurricane! Hauled that baby in and then strode into the end zone for the
Number 9
score.
with the catch and score.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss and find the end zone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams.
Number 12.
Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll heave it deep. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
By Miami. And
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. But it's intercepted. Trying to take it back. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Working out inside. And he's brought down after a nice game. You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big game.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Notre Lame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover.
The 2nd down.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And They'll take over first
This
and
is
10.
obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of the drive wants to throw. Under fire. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Timeout,
The clock will
Miami.
stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. That's caught. It's caught. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it first and 10 outside the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He'll be stopped. Getting the football.
And the Fighting Irish take over first and 10.
What a play there. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Might be changing the route. Going right to work up top. Gonna take a shot. Pulls it in down the middle. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. First down, 10 yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the first half. It is a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Notre Lame.
From the 25-yard line, it's first and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion. The shortest throw on the field. The quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
On second down, by receiver. Tackled at the 12-yard line. The offense with a big
The offense
opportunity
calls a
in the
timeout
red
to
zone.
stop the clock.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's first and 15 for this offense. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half.
Timeout, Miami.
All wideouts, no backs.
White 53.
He wants to change this route. He's looking to throw. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have, it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell, just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he hurt him.
It's still a 7-point game.
They knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Cook. Quick, oh, he's him again. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
14, Notre Dame 7.
And the Hurricanes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging in the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
This is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
They'll go up top on second and short. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
At the 38-yard line.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
So now it's second and long. Quarterback making checks.
Here we go.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Hines is tight end. They make the stop, and not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the...
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Cade. What a play. Not only the interception, but a great return for the score.
Number 1.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Western Michigan is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up 14 over Coastal Carolina. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving.
Single.
The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Single, single.
After that last completion, it's second down.
Back in the air.
Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's good. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Notre Lame.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. That makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Steps away. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds. As long as it passes the line of scrimmage, we go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. This defense wants to bring some pressure. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. From the gun. For the end zone. And they took a shot on that one. He couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Picks up 7. It's 3rd down.
this crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On third down, he drops the throw. Grab in the middle. It's Davidson. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
And I love the angle route, whether it's man or zone. If you throw it with timing and you wait for it to develop, most of the time it's going to come open. Great job by the quarterback seeing it, hitting the running back.
Okay, ready?
The Hurricanes are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
At the 9-yard line. Brings up.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Get set, get set. Ready?
Going to swing it on second down. And he throws another interception. He managed to few yards on that return. The bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Check, check. Ready, green switch, blue 85.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W.
Let's go.
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down.
Red 29.
Back to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The free safety timed his rush perfectly on the blitz, and they come up with the sack.
Yeah, and the free safety usually stays deep and plays coverage, plays in the middle of the field, but they spin him down, bring him in a blitz. You could tell, caught the offense off guard, and he gets the quarterback and gets the sack.
Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that thing in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
Everything went right on that play except the receiver going out of bounds. It's late in the fourth. You've got the lead. You're just trying to bleed the clock as much as possible. Just got to have better awareness on the field.
They got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Let's go! From the gun, running back on the run. And gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
Second down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Let her go up top. Pulls it in. It's Davidson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Caught behind the line. It's Cook. Touchdown, Miami! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Miami.
They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Pittsburgh proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Panthers team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Gets rid of it. Fires to the tight end. You go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Now on first down from the 28. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
It's now 2nd down.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They get enough push, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And how about that rush off of the edge? You could tell, man, playing pass all the way. Your team has a lead. Getting later in the football game, he's just pinning his ears back, and he flies off the edge and gets the big sack.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Looking for more room. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Hurricane. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
The kicker
Really got
is
to be
on for
impressed
the
with the
extra
defense here.
point.
Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making
kick
plays.
is
What a
good.
great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all
That
the way
makes
back to
the
the house.
score
That pads their
Miami
lead, and that should
35,
do it. You think
Notre
that
Dame
should do it
14.
now to get the win.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Ryan, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. There, he smashes his way through again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
The pass on 2nd down.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
It's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Boom, now he's got room. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Grab near the marker. It's West. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's the pressure. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Miami.
Things a little more
Number
comfortable
89
after that score and much closer to a win here in Week 5.
The kicker on for
And
the
this
extra
offense
point.
continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Notre Dame.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Black 18.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they're after him.
The quarterback is taken down
He
for
is
a sack.
effective, and they
A
tackle him
loss
at the
of 6
19.
yards on the play.
And man, is that
Brings
just
up
indictment of the
second
day.
down.
Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has
Here we go.
sputtered.
Do
They
the
haven't
show.
found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense,
He lofted high and deep down the left side. Oh, he
Deep
had
throw
it. The
on
deep
second
ball was
down
there, and it just
falls
trickled through his
incomplete.
fingers.
It's
and
now
this defense has
third
put
down.
a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Let's go. Right.
Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there. They try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
All right.
Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one deep.
This has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Catch in the middle is brilliant. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
Notre Dame.
Let's go.
Notre Dame
Right.
comes to the line trying to convert on third and short.
Black 14.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And finds a soft spot.
On third down.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal
At the
from the
6-yard
6.
line.
That is so deflating on defense, too, because in your own red zone, third down, you need to make a stop. You know they're going to throw to the weapon at tight end, but it's one thing to draw it up on the blackboard. It's another thing to go execute and prevent that guy from catching the ball. He's so big. He's so athletic. You can have the perfect play call, and he's still picking up the first.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Let's go.
After this,
Right.
it'll be a wrap.
Let's go. Set.
To the air on second down. He wants it all. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Number 80.
The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Let's go.
Two-point conversion
Right.
attempt is on the way.
Double. Set. Ready. Hut.
He wants to throw it. Pass falls incomplete, and there are
The
still
attempt
3
at the
seconds
two-point
left.
conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Miami 42, Notre Dame 20.
Undeterred by this
Number
huge
19,
deficit in the last half,
set to
they'll line up for the
advance on the
onside kick. Few anxious moments there with the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Ready.
One more play to pad the stats.
Timber. Igloo.
To the air on first down. And as he throws. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot.